My name is Nahil Mahmood and I'm serving as Chief Information Security Officer at MCB, which is one of the largest commercial banks in Pakistan. I have 14 years work experience in telecom and in banking, now very focused on information security, but my background has been in launching broadband in Pakistan. And if we get a chance, I'll talk about it today. I was part of a world called Telecom Group as the General Manager Technical, and that was a $15 million US dollar project for rolling out the first hybrid fiber coax network in Pakistan, which is really internet over cable and then television channels as well. After that, I joined Wateen and was part of their WiMAX rollout. And I have a bachelor's degree from the University of Texas at Austin. I'm also a certified internetwork expert from Cisco, which is the CCIE. I'm also serving for PISA, which is Pakistan Information Security Association. I'm actually currently the chapter leader for Lahore and also serving as the coordinator for Punjab. In a bank, it's very different and it's very intense. Information security requirements and compliance requirements in a bank are extremely intense. Now, State Bank of Pakistan, just for your information, they conduct an annual on-site audit. They then ask a third-party auditor like KPMG or Ernst & Young or etc., Siddharth Haider, to conduct a audit which is done again once a year, and that is done on behalf of State Bank of Pakistan, and the report goes to State Bank of Pakistan. The banks are heavily fined by State Bank of Pakistan every year based on their audit. And these are serious fines based on wherever the bank is lacking in terms of delivering service to the customers. So you will find a very strong internal audit function within the bank, and they are auditing each and every department and division across the company. So to sum it up, because the financial institutions are audited and regulated by State Bank of Pakistan, and because there are fines involved, so this is very serious business. Security, information security, compliance is a very serious matter in a bank. And State Bank of Pakistan can simply put you out of business. They do a rating every year and they tell you how you're doing according to their assessment of your controls. So, coming back to your question that how do you design a security strategy, financial institutions, most of them have been around for a while. Like MCB has been around for about 60 years since Pakistan was created, and we are very well regulated, as I mentioned. So in a bank, it's all about identifying risk and controlling risk, and then complying to the observations and to the audits that are done both externally, which is by State Bank of Pakistan or its representative, or then through the internal audit function. What I've observed is that in the telecom sector, it's yes, security is important for all enterprises, and it can have different meanings. For example, in a telecom world, you would try to strengthen your security around your data center, but most of it would be related to either the network security or the client interface security, making sure the client machines, the the workstations and laptops are running licensed software, and they are, and all of the security measures that we take. Hardening the enterprise, making sure that we are not vulnerable to attacks. And I spend 80% of my time in the compliance and the governance function. If you are trying to, so depending if you belong to a financial institution or a telecom company or an enterprise, which could be government or public sector, or it could be industrial. Information security really has a different meaning. 3 pillars: people, process, and technology. And together, these 3 pillars, let the information security function stand. If you miss one of these pillars, then the stool is going to, the chair is going to fall. It's like having a car with three tires. So as far as the technology purchase is concerned, the function of technology is really to automate what we're trying to do. What I have observed in my 14 years in different types of companies in both telcos and in banking is that we have an issue here in Pakistan because the major vendors do not have their technical experts sitting in the country. They have sales offices here. However, the technical experts are all sitting either in Dubai or in Singapore or in other parts of the world, even in Europe. When a consultant has a choice on how they want to prioritize their schedule, probably Pakistan is not on the top of their list in terms of personal preference. So when you put all of this together, technology is about understanding what problem you're trying to solve. We need to understand the business problem and the objectives that we are trying to solve. Implementing a technology project with the help of a vendor involves not only understanding the business problem, clearly identifying the KPIs that we're trying to solve. So the trends that I have observed here are that we tend to utilize our available budgets, making sure sometimes that there's enough for the team to do. So the decision to purchase technology could be based on A, the company really needs it. It's a critical business requirement. B, technical people are making a decision for something they want on their CV. C, they have available budget and they don't know what to do with the budget, so they will just go out and buy something. A very significant part of making a technology project work is planning, preparation, and that is not done properly. So the top management will give a timeline. If you tell them this project will take 6 months, they will cut it down and write 4 months. So once the project is implemented with a shorter timeline, without understanding the business problem, without enough preparation, and without the technical resources readily available to come into the country and perform a complex technology implementation, what we find is that we hurry through the project. And because we hurry through the project, what really happens is that we are not able to fully utilize the benefit of the solution that we are buying. And one step beyond that, there are projects which would require integration, and there are projects which are pretty straightforward and do not require much integration. Whenever you integrate with existing applications and sometimes legacy applications within enterprise, it's very difficult and tough. It's not easy. You have to many times you have to go back to the vendor who already has a system in place, and they have to build an interface. So PISA, Pakistan Information Security Association, has many objectives, and the first objective is really to get these people together. Since it's a small, precious, valuable community that has a very special skill set that is not readily available, the objective is to provide the networking opportunity. And once you network, then there are a number of activities that follow from there. Obviously, there's the mentoring role, there's the career counseling role, there's the facilitation in finding other opportunities, for employment opportunities. We obviously provide a forum when we conduct our events, much like CIO Pakistan conducts, you conduct your event, that professionals and students and academia and all segments of the community, information security community, can really come together, share their knowledge. Experts can come in and they can disseminate their knowledge for the guidance and betterment, general betterment of the community. So PISA has many important objectives. The primary one is really to bring everybody together on one platform where we can all get together and add more value in our careers and our networking, in getting to know each other.